Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Court Farms. We are officially in spring. Feels good. Be able to get back in the fields, not have to worry about just making it through the winter. So, the job for today, I know it's kind of monotonous. Because it's the same stuff over and over again, but we got to get it done. So one of the big developments over the winter is that we did get a job for the year with a local contractor. So we are going to be helping them out. They kind of come first, and they don't have much going on at the moment, at least for me, so we are going to be getting our own work done while we can. Figured at least for the year it'd be a good idea to bring in some money that way. It's not, I know what you're probably thinking, oh, you're just doing it to kind of cheap out and maybe make some money doing contracts. No, like, we're gonna do it a different way. So we're gonna do like just a minimal salary every month. Might have to do it where like I have to do a job, at least one job for them every month, and we just make like, I don't know, what's maybe a monthly salary as a part-time contractor, you know, like $1,000 or $2,000 or something. I don't know. That might be what we do. This is a tight squeeze. Ugh. There we go. We made it. So yeah, that might be what we do. We just like give ourselves $2,000 a month. We have to do like 2 or 3 jobs or something like that, you know. And to like actually make that money. So it's just one of those things that kind of threw around in my head. How do we implement this? So we have the contractor's yard set up and all that good stuff, so we might be able to make it down there today, get the job done, but I'm not sure. So we use their equipment because they have everything you really need to complete jobs, so a lot newer stuff that the customers would probably be a lot happier to see coming out of their fields than our stuff, so. I know this grass technically could have went another month, but we don't have that kind of time. We gotta get some money rolling in now, so we're gonna get it. We can get this grass mowed here today, and then we're gonna wet bale it and wrap it. You know, the usual. The silage bales are what make us the most money, so I think it just makes sense to do it this way. Let's do wet bales. For silage, gosh, this is not leaving much on the ground at all. When you got gaps between your windrow, it's, you know, it's not a very bulky crop. Other jobs, main reason why we need to get some money in is because we need to get a contractor in to seed our fields. We got to do something with straw. So let's see, let's take a look at the, turn grass off quick. That's not what we want anyway. So, we can plant all of the, pretty much all the crops that give you straw, wheat, barley, canola, oats. I don't think linseed, rye, oh, rye probably does. Could do some rye. But I know probably field beans, I would guess, don't give you straw, because soybeans don't give you straw. Linseed, I'm honestly not sure about. So if you know, in the comments, if you can get some straw from that, let me know. I know Oxy added linseed to Calmsden, but by that time I had already put my hours into Calmsden, so I didn't want to... Or I didn't mess around with linseed at all. The series has done relatively well. I guess compared to my usual numbers on my American series. It's not been the best, but that was to be expected, to be honest. Like I've always said, I don't expect anything other than series based in the US to have really good numbers, so kinda starting to level out. We had a few episodes where I hit over 1,000 views, but I don't really care about that stuff. Like I said, I'm here to do it. This is a hobby. This is a passion. It's a fun thing. Yes, I do make some money off this. But it's not anything to write home about, so but yeah, so I don't really care about my numbers, as long as I'm making that minimum a month to get a monthly paycheck from YouTube. I'm happy, so. And if I enjoy it, the series is going to be better. So we're going to have we got a new American series coming out, probably starting this week. At the time of recording this, it's the 31st of July. Oh, that's a floating tree. Didn't recognize that before. So this next week we'll probably have a new American series out. Hope you guys enjoy that. A little bit different than what I've done. Well, it's not. It's row crop farming, like normal. But the concept of it is good, I think. But anywho, back to Court Farms. Should be finishing up this field here relatively quick. And then we'll move over to the other small field. We will cut that, and then I am gonna probably wait to cut the big pasture field until we have until next month when we can get a higher yield from it. It just kind of makes sense that way. Can use this for feed. The bales that we have wrapped, we can sell those. They're only at like 65% fermented. So, gosh, this crop is not good. It's a very, very low yield here. To be expected, but it's a lot less than I was hoping. Hold her up. Wait, why is the PTO not hooked up? That's weird. Sorry about that. The manual attach thing, I guess. PTO automatically is just not hooked up. It is a tight squeeze into this property. Don't you guys just love this map? My goodness. It is just gorgeous. I can't stop thinking that every time I play it. It is so good. I also really want to buy this field. And these barns. Would love to utilize that shed right there. Even maybe put some critters in there, you know, some spotted critters. That could be pretty cool, eh? Anyway, we'll hop over to the other field and catch you over there. This is really an issue. This tight yard. Ay, ay, ay. Gonna be the death of me one of these days. One of these days. So, we got that other field cut. Decided to try and get through this job as quick as we could without leaving you in the dark, but also without boring you to death with the same stuff over and over. So got her mowed. Now we're gonna go rake this one and go rake the other one. Excuse me, sir. Wonder where he's going. He looks kind of angry. He's looking pretty upset. Must have missed out on the donuts over at the bakery this morning. I'd be walking like that too if that were me. But it would be nice if he got out of our way. Because we can't pass him without hitting him. He's going over there. All right. Make the turn. Skimming the wheel on the fence. There we go. Oh, we made her. Lady. Let's get this guy unfolded. We'd probably leave the gate open. And let's get this baby windrowed. kind of worried by not doing a second, like, end row row, I guess you could say, that we're not leaving ourselves enough room on the headland to get that done. Well, we'll have to see. I feel like I did 2 the last time. I raked and baled that field. We'll probably let that sit. Probably won't get that job finished until March 2. Probably bale March 2, and then pick them up and all that good stuff. Because we might have to go and see what we can get done with the boys over at the contracting yard. I haven't even looked, to be honest with you, yet. I don't even know if there's any jobs available, so to wait for the boss to call and see if he needs me, but yeah, I don't think there's a lot of anything. No, they're out doing a few fertilizing, spreading some fertilizer around, but that's about it so far. So I'm gonna head over to this other field, get this one raked up, and we'll catch you here in a bit. Welcome to March 2, guys. About 11 o'clock, just over 11 o'clock here. As you can see, we have some more money, so we were able to sell our, trying to think, 11 bales. Gotta drive on the right side of the road. 11 bales for about $5,000, just a little bit over, and we were up at the pub the other night, and we sat down, we were talking to another one of the local farmers, trying to hit the local spots just to make connections with some of these people, and it was actually the guy that owns this farm right next door to us, this Stonebridge farm, and he said that he's a much older guy, kind of on the tail end of his career. He said that if we ever need any help, just let him know, and he's got plenty of equipment that we can rent, stuff that's laying around that he doesn't even use, but so we are called him up and asked if we could rent a manure spreader from him, and he said, yep, I got a side slinger high spec that you can rent anytime you need it. So he said it's down there at the end of the farm on the east side, or the west side, and in a lean-to shed, so here it is. So we're gonna hook up to this, we're gonna get our manure spread that's piling up. So we gotta, it's up a little bit better, eh? And connect the PTO, connect the hydraulics. Away we go. So hopefully this can be a good connection for us, with him being right down the road from us. Older guy, pretty decent sized farm, if he, as you can see here. So looks like he's busy. We're gonna get some fertilizer spread. Might be inside grabbing a cup of tea or something at the moment, but it looks like he's been busy. What is that, a T6? Yeah, spreading fertilizer, so definitely a busy job here this time of year, but it seems like everybody's spreading fertilizer, so we gotta spread some of our own fertilizer, eh? Definitely behind the ball. Most people like to get their pits and stuff cleaned out in before winter, but we don't have enough critters around the farm to really, we needed to then, but we are getting some buildup of manure, so that is a job that definitely needs done. Spreader's in pretty good shape for being a manure spreader, to be honest. We're gonna have to figure out the best way to do this. Kind of in an awkward spot, and as we all know, there's not much room to navigate anywhere. I'm wondering if we just back up to this drop off here, kinda on the edge, and dump without running over too much of our grass. Don't want to be ruining that. Grass, our prized possession. Thinking maybe if we can back this up just about right. I think we might be able to. Let's check it out and see what that looks like. Definitely leaning a bit. We'll give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, we got some manure. Got some manure to spread, so wish we could get this one up and working, but this thing looks like it's in pretty rough shape. Seems like if it was in any decent working shape, my uncle would have sold it off, but that did hatch the hydraulic hoses on this grab. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into here. This might actually work out pretty decent, this little setup. If we can find the time, we need to really get in here and clean out some of this rubble. Would be nice. That's a bit. That is a bit sketchy. What does it say in this action can't be performed? Clearly we are doing it. Holy moly. We didn't get to farmer fabricating a weight over the winter for us. Need to do that. Throw together some concrete. Haul her a weight. And just get a little bit closer to the edge here with the spreader. That would be really nice. This is getting a bit dangerous. We might need to figure out a new method What if? I think this is gonna be a good idea. What if? All around. Maybe we just get this load spread. We're at 75, 3% fall, so shut this guy down for now. But I'm thinking we just pull up over here. Sure, that would work plenty fine. Only issue is that we have the mower in the way now. You know, the old 690 hauls this manure. But we want to get this on where we work our field and fit it. Pretty slick. Seems to be working pretty good. Now we are using precision farming, but we do not have any of the precision farming data. Because we can't afford it. That's honestly, honest to goodness truth right there. Smoky. Working though. I do believe with precision farming, even if you don't have the field info bot, at least still spread, like it's still counting for fertilizer. I think. Cost to buy this. A lot of money. But I feel like it's something we need to do if we're going to invest into some arable ground. I feel like we should be invested in this. And getting some ground samples and whatnot, but I think we're gonna just spread it for now. Mull over that decision and then come back to that. We just gotta get the job done, so increase the time back, sorry about that. Slowed it down while I was setting up the other farm. Oh, look at the chains, even swinging, that's pretty sweet when it stops. I don't know what the most efficient way of spreading with a side slinger is. I think we'll get set up here. That is not the trick that I got. Get set up here. Even here is going to be tricky. Yeah, we're going to have to get some stuff moved out of the way. Gotta move this wheelbarrow. Set it here for now. I think we're gonna have to move the mower. Who decided to set it there? Me, because we have 0 storage space anyway. Here's our hay. Not really able to utilize this this shed much with a bunch of hay in the way. Let's see how loading this is gonna go. Hopefully we don't get so tippy. That just might be the nature of it, to be honest. Nature of the beast here, folks. But anywho, we'll get this loaded up. I'm sorry, apologies for not talking much the last few minutes. I think I just heard my daughter crying. It is currently 11:30 at night, so I'm trying to be relatively quiet so I don't wake her. And my wife doesn't get very angry with me. I don't know if this is a better way. I'm honestly not sure. I just know that we need to wait. Look how tippy we are. Oh my gosh. We're gonna just cause a disaster if we keep doing this. Massive accident. That's gonna cost us a lot of money, and we don't have that money. As we're all aware. Oh, I'll keep tinkering around with what's the best way to load this manure spreader up. And we'll catch you here in a bit. We're hammering down still. Probably gonna need to fill up at least one more time before we can actually finish this field, and then we'll move on to the next one. We think we'll have enough manure, hopefully, to finish both. Maybe not be able to finish the next one, but this one for sure should be able to finish this one up, and maybe half of the next field. I don't know. So we're getting through it, so I'm happy about that. It'd be nice to get that this job done, and we can get a disc or a cultivator in here, and then get a planter in here and get some seed drilled. So excited about that. Let's head back and get loaded up again, but I think that's probably going to be it for the episode, just because I know that this one's going to be relatively long. We had quite a bit of jobs to do today, so and we also figured out that just parking right here is definitely the easiest way of going about getting the spreader loaded. It's nice flat ground when you don't have a weight to. Maybe. What the heck is going on? It's kind of finicky, this loader, or this manure box here. You don't have it right on the. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like the load box is kind of small for what we need it to be. But anywho, we'll keep loading up. Keep the hammer down. Yeah, we might not have enough to spread on that other field. We'll have to see. I don't know. It's surprising. You can be surprised with how much manure that actually is. I mean, no, it would definitely, don't get me wrong, we're definitely not going to be able to spread it all or get that whole field covered, but looks like the deer are hanging out in the new cow pen there. So we did get all the bales moved out. Well, actually there's still some straw bales in there that we got to get moved out, but bales are all moved out, and in preparation for some more mucos. Oh, looking forward to that. Also looking forward to these calves growing up and looking like a real cow. They're calves for the rest of their lives, you know. But whatever. Maybe we got some mini cows and we didn't know it. I don't know, but we're gonna call it here, ladies and gentlemen. So I appreciate you for watching, and as always, catch you in the next video.